All right, going live today, doing a solo stream here. So, yeah, just seeing what's going on out there on this fine Saturday. So, we got one person watching so far. Wow, Pat Sajak says he's nearing retirement. But Wheel of Fortune will go on. Alter Ego, how's it going? Hey, Steven. Just doing a solo stream today. Yeah, I did hear about that. I'm not sure because, Bill and Ted 3, Matrix 4. So, hey, win. But yeah, I figured why not go for a little bit here. Not too long. Yeah, rest in peace, Henry Silva. He was the villain in Above the Law, Code of Silence. I mean, he's been in many more films, but very recognizable character actor, villain actor. I couldn't believe how old he was. He was like 94. But that's a long life. By the way, I'm going to plan the next hangout. I don't know what day is good for y'all. Like, what's a good day for a hangout? I mean, I'm probably going to shoot for in a couple of weeks on my birthday weekend, maybe a Friday or Saturday, but I'm thinking either maybe like a Friday or a Saturday. So we'll see. Because I'm going to be off for a few days. My birthday, the actual day is October 3rd, which is a Monday, and I'll still be off that day because I got a letter basically for jury duty. I still have to submit my form. Yeah, I got a jury duty letter on my birthday, so I still have to submit the form. So I will probably stay back from work anyways, and I'll get paid for it. For being off because of that. But so not next week, but the following week, I'm going to be off, for a few days, and I'm trying to pick a day, for the birthday hangout, and we'll get you guys in there, and we'll go for a while. I'm thinking more than 4 hours. So for those that go back later and watch the stream here, you can let me know in the comment section or so yeah, Thursday afternoon solids. I mean, Saturdays are solid. Yeah, so it's not going to be next week. It's going to be the week after. I'm going to be off all that weekend. But and I'll make an announcement about that. So I got my 2-liter here. Hey, Sean Little. I should skip jury duty. Well, I don't live far from the courthouse, so I think the cops would show up on my door. I live like maybe 0.34 miles from the courthouse. So they could just, I would probably get a visit from the police. I'll be 33, which is weird. This much. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? I know I don't look it, but oh well. Just because I shaved. The Miller trial. I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope that they will probably, I'll go through the process of answering questions, and then hopefully, I'll get dismissed because I don't want no jury duty. I mean, he turned himself in. Apparently he had a conversation with the studios. He apologized. I guess that's all it takes is apologies. He should be in jail. Oh, Miller. Okay, Ezra Miller. And I'm like, who's Miller? But yeah, Ezra Miller should now. If it's for that, yeah, I say put me on the jury, and he's guilty. Like, we don't have to go through the whole 20 questions. I'm going to say guilty, put his ass in jail. You know, Ezra Miller's guilty of being a psychopath. So the last jury duty letter that I got, it got dismissed. So hopefully this will be thrown out. Hopefully they'll throw it out. Wherever it is, please throw it out. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I'll take it. A payday, not to go into work on my birthday. Yeah, I don't like it's a jury duty, but it is what it is. So, like I said, hopefully you'll get thrown out. But I did watch a couple of films. Actually, one film, The Taking of Pelham 123, the original, that was really good. Walter Matthau, Robert Shaw, really good film, 70s film. Definitely recommend that one. And I was watching a while ago Force 10 from Navarone, which also has Robert Shaw and Harrison Ford, Carl Weathers, kind of a World War II action adventure movie. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to go back and finish that here in a little bit. Take a little break. Oh, that's cool. I just don't like having films in my collection I haven't seen yet. Yeah, I do a lot of that. I'll buy movies, and okay, for example, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I have on Blu-ray, haven't watched it yet. Mandy, have it on Blu-ray, haven't watched it yet. There's quite a few of those movies. What else? Like American Gangster, that's a film that's been out for a while. I have it on Blu-ray, haven't seen it yet. I got this Clint Eastwood 7-pack of like his early movies that has like Joe Kid on there and some other films he did back in the day, and it's still in the wrap. So yeah, I got quite a few of those movies. Dick Tracy, I have on Blu-ray, I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, you'd be surprised. So I'm trying to do that right now. I'm trying to catch up, with the collection. And there's plenty of movies back here that I haven't seen yet. So, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'll make an announcement about the hangout soon, and let's just say I'm going to go longer than 4 hours for the next hangout. So for people out there that want to tune in for that one, like I said, I'll make an announcement soon. Maybe I'll put in a paid request so it's a win-win for everyone. Yeah, I would like to check them out. I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I've had for maybe a year or two. Mandy, I've had for a little bit. So I have to watch them. What does this mean for the future of Nightmare on Elm Street and The Conjuring under the Warner Brothers Comcast merger? I have no idea. Sure. It could be Friday. It could be So if I'm looking at the calendar right now, it could be on the 30th or it could be on the 1st. So that Friday or Saturday. And like I said, we'll go for a while. I'm doing a solo stream here. Now, we were actually just talking about that doing the next hangout, and that's not going to be, it's going to be the following week, not next week, but the following weekend. We'll do a big hangout with the guys. I hope so. I mean, it'd be cool to have Fabio in there and Matt if they, want to show up. They're great friends, and yeah, it'd be cool. I know, even right now, paying for StreamYard, I can at the most I can have is 10 people, which I've never done before. I've done like the most I've ever done is 8, and I know that could be somewhat of a bit much for some people. But for the birthday stream, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I did see the trailer for it. I could care less, and I mean, according to IMDb, a lot of people are not liking the film. I mean, it has like a 5.2, so that should tell you right there. I heard Tom Hanks is not bad in the movie, but it's just another live action Disney film that we didn't need. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take some of that. I would just say just be yourself, and I mean, you know, find what works for you. What's best for you. I'm not. I mean, look at me. I've had this channel right here has been up for 5 years, and I'm still below 500 subscribers, and I'm trying to, get past that. But I'm always trying to, and that's kind of like that part of me that sometimes I get a little bit nitpicky about the lighting or presentation, and I'm trying to work on that, especially the way I review videos and all that, or review movies. I'm trying to see, okay, what can I do to work on this and make this a little bit better, improve and structure a little bit better. So I'm trying to work on myself, but I would just say just be yourself and, find what works for you, and don't worry about the haters, and don't worry about the people out there, the trolls and whatnot. Everybody's going to have trolls. I mean, some of my good friends up here, like Matt and Fabio, they've been doing this for a while, and sometimes they get the occasional troll, but we stomp them out and we keep rolling. So just be yourself, and I would just say go for it. October, I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of going at random right now. I mean, I'm definitely going to watch some horror movies, but I don't know if I have any plans per se. Just kind of have fun and go at random. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. If I would ask him, why are you being such a crybaby bitch? Why are you being a we need to call for changes to IMDb because everybody's hating She-Hulk. If there was some way we can get Mark Ruffalo in there, I would send him the link. I guess Disney's not going to get IMDb to remove the negative reviews. No. Yeah, I mean, they're doing a prequel of The Lion King titled Mufasa. Yeah. Now, like I said, I'm still trying to be more consistent a little bit. Even, right now I have quite a bit on my plate, but I'm trying to do more and plan a little bit better, and put more work into improving videos and whatnot. I don't know about that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. I mean, if I can hit 500, I can post bulletins so I can have access to community posts. So, no, I do not want to endorse your candidate. Stupid text. Yeah, I got a text. You know, hi, my name is Alex. Can you? No, I don't want to endorse Ted Budd. How'd you get my number? And I'm not saying that, because I lean a certain way politically, but I don't care. Like, why are you sending me texts? Why am I getting vote for Ted Budd or whatever? Have you? Well, I'm actually, kind of working on my own. It's funny you asked that, DJ. I'm going to work on my own actually, kind of create my own little review book. The one that I have, these were, so this one here, I got this off of Amazon for like $5, and it's kind of like, you know, categorized, but I haven't really filled it out yet. But I'm thinking about creating my own. As corny as that sounds. I would not want to see it. Yeah, I did hear about that. I have to believe Cobra Kai is tied to it somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it. Apparently, they're going back to the Karate Kid, whatever that means. We'll see what happens. Haven't seen that movie. I've heard of it. The Black Hole remake. Maybe it ended up in the black hole. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 500. I'm kind of glad that it's not 1,000 because it used to be you needed like 1,000 subs to unlock community posts, but now it's 500. So I'm up there, but not quite. Why can't people just remake shitty films? I get why they don't, since no one wants to remake a flop and worry of financial failure. But if you can turn an F into an A, go for it. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of bad movies out there you can remake, redo, reboot. Why is it that we have to go to a lot of the Disney classics? Because it's recognizable, it's a property, and that's why they're trying to bank off, the nostalgia and all that stuff. Constantine 2, I know, Keanu's back. They got the same director. Okay. But I'm just worried because I didn't like Bill and Ted 3. I didn't like, well, to be fair, I haven't seen Matrix 4. But I can take a good guess. I don't know. I have to see a trailer first. That's my thing. I love Keanu Reeves. I would have to see a trailer first. I have a problem. I mean, the one problem that I can see happening is it would just be a lot of CG overload. But let's hope that if they got Keanu back and the same director, do it right. That's all I can say. The new Garfield? Who cares about the new Garfield? What would you do if they said Jaden Smith was coming to Cobra Kai? I would stop watching. I would. I think a lot of people would just not. I think a lot of people would be mad. I think a lot of people would be, not just me, people that love the show would be pissed. Yeah, we don't need a remake of Treasure Planet. I have never seen Drop Dead Fred. Yeah, Crow City of Angels. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but I think in general, The Crow just needs to be left alone. I know they're working on one with the guy, Bill Skarsgård. He's playing the Crow, Pennywise. But yeah, we don't need it. Creed 3, not really. I'm not big on the Creed movies. I've seen both of them. I don't look forward to it. Hey, Scotty. Producers. I don't know if they really care about the producers enough to remake it again. Yeah, I agree. Keanu really should have done Constantine 2 around the same time he did the Day the Earth Stood Still. Instead of doing that crappy movie, that's what he should have done. Is a sequel to Constantine. I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. Woodpecker and Bugs Bunny crossover. Make an animation. MCU Phase 4. Nah, it should be Phase 5. I think it's just a connection. The internet it can be wonky at times. It's been more wonky lately. So I apologize for that. But yeah, the internet just wants it'll crap out. Like it's saying my signal's low. Yeah, it's unstable. So, but as long as you guys can hear me, I'll keep going. And I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Yeah, remake of Doom, maybe. I've become a big 2005 Doom movie defender. Well, the thing is, don't remake the first Crow since it's perfect, but just replace Sarah's character for someone new and make it stand alone. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. I mean, around 2008, 09, that's when he should have done it. Not 2022. Oh gosh. The Star Wars sequel trilogy or MCU Phase 4? Can I choose death? Maybe MCU Phase 4, but that's not saying much. Yeah, Street Fighter. There we go. The Haunted Mansion. The Haunted. That's enough words. The Haunted Mansion movie. I know it's got a big cast in it, but I just don't really care. Temple of Doom or Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which is more underrated. I mean, I probably would say Temple of Doom, but Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is underrated. I know some people are going to call me out for that, but I still enjoy the film. But I love Temple of Doom. I would say it's my favorite. Thank you, man. Thank you for. Yeah, I still have it right here, actually. Yeah, really good movie. Powerful performance from Paul Walker. If you haven't seen it, for people out there, definitely check it out. Here's a good question. Movies that you wish never had sequels. Never Ending Story. Didn't really need sequels. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I mean, when you think about it, did it really need sequels? Um, Looking back, I don't think Speed needed a sequel. Uh, if the script was right for a Speed 2, but it just ended up being a bad movie. But yeah, Never Ending Story, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, really Speed doesn't need a franchise. Not everything needs to be a franchise. Um, Hellraiser, Children of the Corn. How many of those movies did we get? Amityville Horror. Like, how many do we have of those right now? 30 something. So yeah, I still have some faith for Constantine too, since I've been waiting for that film for a long time. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't suck. Hopefully that I just want it to be good. What's racist about it? I haven't heard that one before. But I mean, you know, we're in the year 2022. Everything's racist. You know, this drink right here is racist because it has white in it. This, super coffee, which I haven't tried yet, because there's white around the drink here. This drink has white privilege. Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. I do remember seeing it in theaters, but I haven't seen it since. I haven't seen the film, but I do have it on DVD. I haven't seen that one. Do I accept fan mail? I have never accepted fan mail before. I'm not that popular, but yeah, if you want to send something, sure. Just hit me up in the private chat, or I don't know if you can or not, but because you're in the chat. But if there's a way you can contact or whatever, I'll shoot an email to you or whatever. Yeah, Dragonheart. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. Yeah, making sequels nearly 20 years later is never a good idea. They should have been made much sooner. Yeah, like Constant. We just talked about Constantine 2. Why is that? We're now making it. Should have been made 15 years ago. I haven't seen Jarhead. I haven't seen the original. Yeah, Neverending Story 3 with Jack Black and his killer unibrow. Double Dragon. There you go. Last Crusade and Temple of Doom, my favorites. Yeah, I love The Last Crusade. I'm curious about that. I saw the poster for it, and I'm curious about that Santa Claus movie with David Harbour. I think it's like going to be some kind of action movie. I like Jaws 2, and I like some parts of Jaws 3, but when you get to Jaws 4, it's bad. If you feel that way, that's fine. But I enjoy Jaws 2 and Jaws 3 for what it is. But I do have issues with the third film, the 3D, being, for example, does not look good. Well, some idiots are saying Temple of Doom is racist since they found the dining scene problematic. I never found that problematic as a kid. I always enjoyed it. Even now, I still do. I never heard of that one. That's strange. Yeah. Like I said, it's my favorite of the franchise. Yeah, I need to watch Jarhead. Jarhead 2's dog shit. Who stars in Jarhead 2? Fast and the Furious Tenacious D crossover? I don't know how that could work. All right. Yeah, I got it on DVD somewhere. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's the case. Constantine 2 is going to, break the curse. You got the same director. I'll get that. So we'll see what happens. Let me look up Jarhead 2. Cole Hauser. Cole Hauser, Bokeem Woodbine, the guy that played Bobby in La Bamba. Came out 2014, direct to video. Has a 5.4 on IMDb. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the the exploding, the 3D effect of the shark going through the glass. That was pretty bad. But I like Dennis Quaid in the movie. I like Louis Gossett Jr. I like the scene where they're talking in the restaurant and they're explaining to him there's, the mother shark is coming. And Louis Gossett Jr. is like, we talking about the damn shark's mother? I don't know. That line just cracks me up. But I love Louis Gossett Jr. He's one guy that I would love to meet. Yeah, they're both good actors. I'm just looking at movie news right here. Do I think 13 Hours is better than Bay Transformers? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen 13 Hours. The Transformers movies I've kind of gotten tired of. Like, I like the first one, but that's it. Hey, Jack. Jack Raven in the house. Currently playing Far Cry New Dawn, but I saw your streaming, so I decided to drop in and say hi. By the way, I saw Samaritan again, and it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Like, the film, it needed to be rated R. Uh, the third act, there's some good stuff, but it definitely could have been better. It's very tamed. Stallone's not bad in the acting. I don't mind the villain in that, but it should have been a whole lot better. Like, really go balls to the wall, and it felt, you know, one step forward, two steps back. But great for you to come by, Jack. It's great to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I got to go with Roland Emmerich. I love Universal Soldier, Independence Day. Uh, what else did he do? The Day After Tomorrow is okay. Um, Godzilla, the '98 Godzilla, I like. I know everybody doesn't like it, but I still have fun with it. The Patriot's great. White House Down is fun. I need to watch it. 13 Hours is good. I need to check it out. Furious 7 is the most overrated sequel in the franchise. The only Fast and Furious movies I've seen is the second one and I think 5. That's it. Mount Rushmore of 80 songs. Oh, man. I got to put Jump by Van Halen on there. I have to put. Oh, man. Jump by Van Halen. I want to think about this one. I don't know. I mean, I have to come back to that one because, I mean, there's some 80 songs in my head. Maybe Eye of the Tiger's up there. Definitely Eye of the Tiger. Jump by Van Halen. I don't know. I think it's 2. It'll come to me. Yeah, it was forgettable. I would say out of 10, like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would maybe give it a 5 or a 6. I've only played Far Cry 3. Transformers from '86, I haven't seen it. That's cool. Yeah, I like Godzilla '98. It's fun. Yeah, Far Cry. That's one that I would be interested in watching. But they had what Uwe Boll direct that one. When did that come out? The Far Cry movie, 2008. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's a better movie than Sabotage. I know Quinn. I think he likes Sabotage. I'm not a fan of it, but this is by far. I think this is a whole lot better. This is a better film. Um, David Ayer's hit or miss for me. I love End of Watch. Um, Street Kings is great, but so there's a couple. I have no idea. Well, nowadays, if you talk about it, maybe Will Smith, but I enjoy it. So I don't know why people don't like the movie. Maybe because of its entertainment or kind of like, that popcorn entertainment factor. But I love it. The only thing, okay, with Sabotage, what I would have done is make Arnold uh like the villain. That's the one thing that I remember about the movie. I was watching it, I'm like, if they had just made Arnold the villain and just let him go for it, I think that would have been so much better. Yeah. Hey, Wild Man Beyond. Have a good one, Scotty. Let me see. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I did hear about that. Constantine 2 is confirmed. They're going to be working on it here soon. Keanu's back, same director. We'll see what happens. But then again, I'm very weary because I've seen Bill and Ted 3. This is a good one, too. I mean, I haven't seen that one, but that's like, what, 3 movies that are called Running Scared? So, how would I? I've never seen it. I guess. I mean, is that what people say about it? I don't agree with it. That is cheesy. To me, it's entertaining. Um, yeah, I don't have Twitch. All right, I have to check that out. I still haven't seen the Tekken movie that came out back in what 2010. I haven't seen that one. But Wild Man Beyond, if you're still watching, because I know you like to come in the hangouts, I'll make an announcement soon about the next one. It probably won't be next weekend, but the weekend after. So it might be like on a Saturday, and we'll go for a while. So we're going to try to go for the record on that one. I'm going to go more than 4 hours. I haven't seen Double Dragon. Try see if I missed any questions. Got 13 people watching. Wow. Let's look at some movie news here. So, what do you guys think about Pat Sajak? Apparently, he's nearing retirement. I don't know how many people out there are fans of Wheel of Fortune. Gran Turismo, they're making a movie about that. for those people that are fans of Gran Turismo. I don't know. Maybe she'll leave with them. She's been there since the beginning, right? So she'll probably leave with with Sajak. Yeah, Dwight Little, good director. He directed Mark for Death. He also directed Halloween 4. And yeah, Murder 1600 is a good movie, solid film. Um, well, I got to go with I'll go with San Andreas. Um, I do have GA5, but I haven't played it enough. Like I've gotten that deep into the game. Yeah, Marked for Death is great. Which I don't believe I have. That's one Seagal film that I don't have. I've seen it, but I just don't have it. I need to get the Blu-ray. I believe it's on Blu-ray. Good little drink. Yeah, Vera Farmiga, she's quite beautiful. I know she's in the Conjuring movies. One of my favorite films of '94 is Time Cop. Yeah, I also love Speed. Also love The Crow. True Lies is great. I mean, there's a lot of movies that came out. Um, on Deadly Ground's fun. Ace Ventura is great. As far as comedies, In the Army Now, that's fun. Let's see here. Okay, it's on Blu-ray. Yeah, I mean, I loved Cobra Kai season 5, and apparently for season 6, and this is a rumor, but apparently they're going outside the country. Like it's going to take it international for the big tournament. So I look forward to that. I have to believe so. They're not going to make it. I can't imagine they're going to make it as bad as the remake. Um, it's going to have some kind of connection to Cobra Kai. It's got to. I mean, to safely assume it's going to have a correlation to the show. 90s comedies, Rushmore, Mount Rushmore, The Big Lebowski. I have to look. Oh, I have to type. I have to look. Like, really think about this. I know The Big Lebowski is up there. Um, you could throw Clerks into that. I would say Clerks, Happy Gilmore, and Tommy Boy. So there you go. The Big Lebowski, Clerks, Tommy Boy, Happy Gilmore for me. What do you guys say out there for '90s comedies? What's your Mount Rushmore? Yeah, Shawshank is great. Action movies? No, I didn't do that one. I may go back to it at some point, but I took the video down for right now. whenever that was, 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I'll come back to it at some point. Um, but you know, I think I just maybe I wasn't getting the responses or whatever. But I'll come back to that. I'll do like a whole topic about it. I like On Deadly Ground. I haven't seen Surviving the Game. I have, but I haven't seen it. Maybe I should start writing these down. These films that I haven't seen that I have. Like I have some of these movies, but I just haven't watched them. Yeah, Hillary Swank. She's got to come back. But I wonder, like, even if they make this Karate Kid movie, whatever it's going to be, like, how long can they keep it going? Because, Ralph Macchio, maybe he'll be in it, but, he's in his 60s. William Zabka, he's going to be pushing 60. I don't see them bringing in Kreese for the movie. By that point, he'll be what, near 80? Terry Silver, I don't know if he'll be in it. Like they would have to really, maybe what they could do is, make one final season that leads up to the movie. Maybe they'll do that, but I don't know. White Star, wow. Which would have been about a couple of snipers chasing each other. Okay, so if one of them was Seagal, who would have been the other sniper? That sounds cool. Basketball. I haven't seen that one. 2000s comedies. I have to look at some comedies. I don't know if I can pick Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite would be on my Mount Rushmore of 2000s comedies. I'm just trying to find which ones that I've seen. I know Napoleon Dynamite would be up there. I'm not sure about the others right now. Yeah, that's a great movie. I haven't seen that one. Let's just say that Seagal got into some heavy shit with many people at Warner Brothers and beyond, including some mobsters, so the mafia, that was the cause of it. I mean, that would have been cool, to see that movie. I'm trying to think who would have played opposite of Seagal, like the other sniper, because that would have been a cool idea. Dwight Little worked on 24 Bones. Oh yeah, yeah. Martin Kove is 75, 6. Still looks great. Oh, went up my nose. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that one time. He was like the writer, or he producer. Books. No, not really. I mean, yeah, I got some books up there. Maybe one day I'll do like a book collection video, but I know Ralph Macchio has come out with a book recently. That might be a interesting read. Yeah, Zack Snyder, whatever. All right, so Wild Man Beyond it, if between Cobra Kai season 5 and Top Gun Maverick, which is your favorite? Yeah, I would put Bruce Almighty up there too. I'm trying to think what other two movies from the 2000s I would put in that comedies Mount Rushmore. That's pretty cool. Did he share like any stories about Leslie Nelson? Yeah, Tommy Boy. What about Bob? Yeah, I could definitely throw that in there. Ace Ventura, Happy Gilmore. They got too freaking stupid. Parody movies. I just think that it just went. I don't know about going too far, but maybe going just too, just stupid writing. Like back then when he had movies like the Naked Gun movies, Hot Shots, Airplane, what have you. The writing was funny. I mean, and at the same time, it was witty and clever. You know, the parody movies like Epic Movie and Superhero Movie and Disaster Movie, and just for me, I think either people got tired of it, like Scary Movie. We didn't need really five of those. Um, I think they just really went too far, and the writing just got more stupid. I don't know how to really. What do you guys think about that? Like, what in regards to parody movies? What do you think ruined or made it worse? I thought that was pretty cool. I really liked that. 80s action, Commando, First Blood Part 2. Um, Bloodsport and Lethal Weapon. There you go. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've only seen a little bit of the first one. I have the Austin Powers movies in like a 3-pack, but I haven't really seen them. A friend of mine has Twitter and has shown me reply tweets of Snyder telling off fans for not appreciating his work. Zack Snyder's a hack. Okay. Yeah, I was actually looking at it on Amazon, Way of the Cobra. And I know it's like a self help book. It looks like a good book. I don't know if I would pick it up anytime soon, but it's pretty cool that he's got a book out, Way of the Cobra. He seems like a cool guy. I've seen interviews with him recently. Need for Speed. Here we go again. Alter ego. Here we go. Forced to watch TMZ force feed spaghetti. Why would you force feed spaghetti and crickets? Okay, I see. Well, TMZ, I don't know if that's really torturous. It's bad, but I don't know if it's as bad as throwing somebody into the wood chipper. So for Victor Salva, throw him into the wood chipper. John Moore, make him watch TMZ and force feed spaghetti and crickets to Brie Larson. Airplane's classic. Cobra, Commando, Rambo, Die Hard. Yeah, I forgot about Die Hard. Yeah, Cobra Kai. I don't agree. Yeah, I mean that I feel bad for him on that. With that, what happened with his daughter. Um, so I understand that he probably went through a lot because wasn't that during the Snyder cut? I mean, I feel for Zack Snyder on that. But as a director, in terms of his work, the only thing I really liked was Watchmen, but I can't get into him as a director. But on a personal level front, I feel bad for him what happened with his daughter, and I don't agree with the The people that have harassed him. I still haven't seen Tropic Thunder. Believe it or not, I have not. Black Dynamite. I have Black Dynamite. I have Tropic Thunder, but I haven't seen those. Yeah, Terminator 2, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, Spaceballs 2. Now that would be cool if you have like Jeff Speakman play like an evil sensei. That'd be great. Yeah. I think what ruined parody films was overdoing of gross humor, overdoing of references and dated tie-ins of current trends, and generally just being all random with no thought into the writing. Well said. I think that's a great answer. Have a good one, man. $300 for the Cobra NECA? Come on, Sly. 300 bucks? How many of those did they make? Yeah, Dawn of the Dead I remember liking. John Carpenter wanted to do St. Plissken series. Yeah, I think they should have done one more film. Like, with Kurt Russell and John Carpenter. Give us one more collaboration, please. And then John Carpenter can retire and Kurt Russell can retire. Like, just one more collab, please, between Carpenter and Russell. Just one more movie. You could do that. What's the movie they were going to do with the zombies back in the day? Something with shadows in the title. I haven't seen Sucker Punch. Army of the Dead I haven't seen, but I've heard bad things about. I don't know how many of you guys seen it. Yeah, Tropic Thunder I've heard a lot of good things about. Would they make that film nowadays? Because of all the people that would get, butthurt over the blackface and, Robert Downey. Jesus. Thumbtack sandwich. God. Kevin Spacey can have a thumbtack sandwich. Yeah, Batman versus Superman was bad. I really love the first Rambo movie because I like the story. Yeah, and I'm thinking about picking up the novel by David Morrell pretty soon here. That's kind of been on my, to get list. I want to get the novel First Blood. Yeah, because if they try to do the blackface again and people just, would be in an uproar and get butt hurt. Well, actually, I heard they're doing like a spinoff of the Tom Cruise character. And they got Matthew McConaughey back and Ben Stiller and some other characters. I did see that somewhere. They're working on that. So for people that love the Tom Cruise character, they're working on a spinoff of that character and bringing some of the cast back from Tropic Thunder. Because that's his style, I guess. I mean, that's the thing. Zack Snyder, I'm just not a fan of him as a director. Maybe one or two movies that I've liked, but that's just me, though. I've never seen Sucker Punch. Yeah, they can try there. I mean, like I said, they're working on kind of the spinoff of Tom Cruise's character. I don't know if they'll bring back Robert Downey Jr. I haven't seen Tropic Thunder, so I don't know, if anything happened to his character. I don't know, but I need to watch it. I think I have it on DVD somewhere. Yeah, I can understand that, especially now. Let me see here. Gotta, my internet's my connection's being unstable again. So if I'm breaking up, or if I do break up a little bit, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to go to a website, but it's being a little bit unstable. That's cool. Army of the Dead was fine at best, but it should have been much more. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen Army of the Dead. That's true. Neil Breen. I haven't seen any of Neil Breen's movies, but I've heard how terrible they are. Titan AE. I haven't seen that one. I do have it. Again, that's another film that I have, but I haven't seen. Neil Breen. Fateful Findings. Good luck with that. May God be with you, Stephen, if you do plan on watching it. May God be with you. I'm trying to load up a website, but the internet wants to be unstable, and it's been doing that a lot lately, where it just kind of it'll kick out for no reason, and then it'll come back on. I mean, it seems to be fine with the live stream. I'm still connected, but the internet wants to kick me out sometimes. So bad it's good. Yeah, that term. I think to me it's either you like the film or you don't. Um, like what's the other term? Like guilty pleasure. Uh, I'm not too big on the term, but that's just me. Hey, Ruben, how's it going? Oh my God, Rebel Wilson, Neil Breen, Amber Turd. Have Jason kill Amber Turd, lock up in a cage full of rattlesnakes. Neil Breen throw a beehive at Rebel Wilson, I guess. Just because I like those films doesn't mean I feel they are guilty pleasures. Yeah, I mean they could be fun too. Yeah, guilty pleasures kind of yeah. The whole so bad it's good. That's cool. Oh, oh. Sorry. Yeah, rest in peace, Henry Silva. Again, I did not know how old he was. He was 94, but he was great and above the law. Code of Silence. I haven't seen that one. Rocky 4 being a guilty pleasure. Come on. To me, it's entertaining. I mean, it's a great sequel that has a great soundtrack, great montage, um, set of montages. Dolph Lundgren's great. To me, it epitomizes what was great about the '80s. At that time, I mean, it was a big hit when it came out. For me, I don't throw Rocky Four into the guilty pleasure category. I love it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed to say it. Um, I don't mind the robot, but some people out there don't like the robot. I think if the robot was cut out of the Rocky Four director's cut, that's what I heard happen, but I didn't see it. Maybe not so bad it's good. Again, not every film so bad it's good, but some are. Films like Roadhouse. Yeah, Roadhouse is another film that people kind of throw into that category of, cheesy or, guilty pleasure because it doesn't take itself seriously and what have you. So they kind of lump it into that, oh, it's so 80s or, it's so corny, it's so bad, it's good. But yeah, I don't care. Roadhouse to me is a lot of fun. Patrick Swayze's great. Sam Neill. No, not Sam Neill. Sam Elliott. I got the wrong Sam. I don't know if Sam Neill would have worked in that, but yeah, Roadhouse is an entertaining movie. Yeah, let's hope. I mean, James Hong is up there. He's still acting, God bless him, but he's in his mid 90s. I'm a big fan of James Hong. Yeah, same here. I hope he makes it to, 100. I mean, how old is James Hong? He's got to be 95 or 6. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the remake that they're, Jake Gyllenhaal. I like Jake Gyllenhaal, but I don't want to see him in a remake of Roadhouse. I know Doug Liman's directing it. Didn't he direct The Edge of Tomorrow? Um, yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, American Made. So it's not the worst director you could pick for a Roadhouse remake, and it's not the worst actor, but I don't think it's, to me, it's just not needed. Yeah, it's fun. Plastic bottle. Yeah, I mean, again, Jake Gyllenhaal is not the worst choice. Um, Doug Liman, I don't mind as a director, but I don't know. I have to see a trailer. Apparently, Conor McGregor's in it, and that alone just makes me not want to watch it. I mean, what is he going to be? The Sam Elliott role? Is he going to be the villain? Clint Eastwood's the man. Scott Eastwood. I think Scott Eastwood has some talent, maybe, but I think, to me, with him, don't just, copy Eastwood's work. Like, find out, in regards to Scott Eastwood, because I think maybe he could be okay, but you have to find what works with him. Like find out, does he work better in comedy? Does he work better in drama? Or, whatever. Clint Eastwood, far, again, is a legend. He's done so many great movies. Scott Eastwood is not Clint Eastwood, but as an actor, Scott Eastwood, I think it might depend on the film. Like, does he work better in, dramatic or comedic, or, don't just have him follow and do, everything that Clint did. I mean, Clint could do anything. Clint could do any type of genre. I don't know. Did Clint Eastwood ever do a sci-fi movie? So maybe that. I mean, maybe because I don't. Am I wrong? Did Clint Eastwood ever do a sci-fi movie? I know I'm going a little bit deep on this question, but I haven't seen Ambulance. Scott Razzie. Scott Razzie. Scott Eastwood got a Razzie. I didn't hear about that. Yeah. Um, I have to really think about that. Personally, John, I'd rather have someone else really release the original 3.5 hour long cut of the original Roadhouse. Yeah, hashtag release the Dalton cut. There you go. Let's get it trending. So hashtag release the Dalton cut. That's a fun movie. That'd be cool. Oh, man. The Armageddon, it's fun. It's not the work. Michael Bay, he's done better, but I can still watch it. And I don't know why, for some reason, I can't look at the other. Okay. Yeah, Nightcrawler's great. That's a great movie. I don't know what that is. Gregory Hines, I haven't seen much of his stuff. Yeah, great performance from Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, and Bill Paxton was in that. I remember. That's a really good movie. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. That would have been cool though. Like if back in the day, if Clint Eastwood did something like, Outland. What Sean Connery did for Outland. If Clint did something like that, that would have been cool. I think he should have dabbled more into the sci-fi genre too, like maybe during the '80s. Adrian Bug. Oh, now that'd be great. Can you imagine that? Like Eastwood and Bruce Lee. Like that would have been a great buddy movie. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Double Impact. To me, it's a fun movie. I don't see it as a guilty pleasure. That would have been fun too. Chicken Run. I remember seeing Chicken Run on an airplane. I think the year it came out, because we were flying back from Arizona, and the film that they put on was Chicken Run. That's the last time I saw it. Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie. Bob Hoskins and Denzel. I forgot the name of it. I got to go with Chicken. That would have been cool too. McQueen and Eastwood. I wonder if, like back in the day, is was there ever talk of Charles Bronson and Eastwood doing a movie together? Like, has anyone out there heard stories like why didn't they ever collaborate or do a film together? Because that would have been cool too. That I don't know who that is. The Heaven's Gate movie. Haven't seen it. That would have been cool. I need to get that movie. I want to pick up that movie. I've never seen it. Yeah, I mean, I've heard some stuff about it. I mean, just kind of little things here and there, but I haven't seen the film or the documentary. Now that would have been great. Hmm. Telly Savalas. So for you guys out there watching, um, would that Saturday, October 1st, would that work for y'all as far as the next hangout? And we'll go for, we'll go for a while, have some fun. Gridlocked? I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I got those movies in a 4-pack somewhere, but I haven't seen them. Okay. Yul Brynner. Now imagine Clint Eastwood and Yul Brynner. Like that would have been cool. Can you imagine Clint Eastwood walking into Westworld and Yul Brynner, like a showdown between those two? That would have been badass. Egos, yeah, I can imagine. But it would have been cool if like Yul Brynner and Clint. Imagine that. Gridlocked, okay. Honky Tonk Man, I haven't seen, but I believe I do have. I would say the ending to the first movie. Where we're going, we don't need roads. It's a great setup. City Heat, I haven't seen, but I did hear about. Um, wasn't that the film where like Burt Reynolds broke his jaw because of Clint? Is that the film where Burt Reynolds broke his jaw? Hey, Fabio. Eastwood and Bronson were supposed to do a film, but the funding never came through. That's sad. That's unfortunate, but it would have been great to see them back in the day. Um, but for Fabio, if he's still watching, not next weekend, but I'm going to try to shoot for a hangout the following weekend, and I'll make an announcement about that. Um, just kind of, letting people. I mean, we've talked about it here in the stream, but so if you want to drop by then, or kind of a heads up about that. But let me see here. An ending that killed the films for you. I have to think about that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been great. Yeah, they need to check that one out. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to get there, Ty. I'm trying to get to 500. It's gonna take a little bit, but yeah, I know once I get to to 500, I can do the community posts, and I won't have to upload little shorts. Yeah, Henry Silva, rest in peace. Great actor. Again, the villain from Above the Law and Code of Silence. I saw a clip on Twitter from the boss, Henry Silva, and I've never seen it, but it looked cool. I don't know how many out there have heard about that one, but I saw a clip of that. I'm like, hey, that looks pretty cool. Henry Silva, I think, is the star of it. I haven't seen Kojak. Um, I mean, like, what made me cry as in this is god awful, going overboard. That made me cry on the inside, and I'm like, when's this going to be over? The Euro crime movies. Yeah, the boss. Yeah, like it was a clip I saw on Twitter of like him blowing up some people in the theater, and I'm like, that looks cool. I want to check it out. Movies that give me epilepsy. Well, I don't have epilepsy, but I don't know. That scene is in the intro. Yeah, it was a badass little clip. Yeah, can you imagine that? Like if Clint was in Westworld, like that would have been a great movie. I mean, it's a good movie, but I think it would have elevated the film even more. Hunting Thomas. Okay. Yeah, Dirty Work is fun. It's a fun little movie. It's not a favorite of mine in terms of 90s comedies, but I like Dirty Work. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. Um, well, I've never seen Bullet. I've never seen Bullet, so I mean, and I think I have that somewhere. But so when I do watch it, I'll let you know. But I need to give it a watch. City Heat was the movie. Now, was it because of Clint Eastwood? Like I heard, and you guys can let me know. Was it because he, punched him in the jaw that Bert broke his jaw? Was that it? Was that the story? That's what I've heard before about City Heat. Um, okay. Oh, that would have been cool too. But for Junebug, the requests that the video that I uploaded reviewing those three movies, that's kind of like I'm wrapping up. Those were requests that I was supposed to do from 2 months ago, and I'm just getting around to doing them. Um, but someday I'll go back and I'll go and watch Bullet. I think I got it somewhere. I got to find it. Richard Roundtree. A stunt guy picked up a real chair instead of a prop and hit Burt with it. Wow. Now I want to say I got City Heat in like a 4-pack of Clint Eastwood movies. I think I got that one. I think in regards to Clint's filmography, I got a lot of Clint's movies. I'm trying to think which ones I don't have. I mean, there might be like 3 or 4 that I don't have, but I got a good majority of Clint's movies. The Wicker Man? No, I haven't seen The Wicker Man. Um, no, I haven't. All right, I'll add it to my list. Well, I just named a bunch of movies in this stream here that I still haven't seen that I need to like. I'm trying to think which ones that I mentioned earlier. I know Tropic Thunder. I haven't seen that, and so I could add that to the list. I forgot some of the other ones we mentioned. I have to go back and look at the comments, but there's quite a bit of films in here that we mentioned earlier, and I'm like, yeah, I got that, but I haven't seen it. So yeah, yeah, Tropic Thunder. Wow. Scream Factory box sets. I don't know if I have any Scream Factory box sets. I have to look and see. I don't think I do, but oh boy. I never heard of them. Let's look at Cinema Blend. What's going on up there? Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But if they do, or if they try, people just get butthurt about it because cops are bad and blah blah blah, or wah, to borrow from Fabio. We can't have characters like that anymore, like Dirty Harry and yeah, Rolling Stones. I like. Um, I never. I mean, that was kind of a little bit before my time, but I'm sure he was a good wrestler, but I never seen any of his matches. I know he's passed away. Oh, what happened last night, Fabio? There was a lot of a lot of wah. What happened? I mean, is something at work or? See, I needed to give Bullet a watch. If they made Dirty Harry 6 in the 90s, you want to know something funny, Ty? I've only seen like the first Dirty Harry movie. I have all of them, but yeah. See, I need to pick one day and watch the Dirty Harry movies. So, I mean, yeah, I've only seen the first one, so I need to catch up quite a bit. That would have been cool. I mean, that's believable. The rookie's great. Oh, the convention. Are you going to do a video about it? Because if that's the case, I look forward to what you have to say. The convention. I mean, I do miss going to the convention. I mean, I definitely there's one in February. I'm going to try to go to. Yeah, City Heat. I got somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I like to find out what happened. Junebug. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think if I have Bullet, but I can find it somewhere. Maybe it's on Tubi. I don't know. But I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna see. But I did, like I said, I watched this morning when I woke up. This is really good. They're taking a Pelham 123, watching Mathau, Robert Shaw. Really liked this movie. And right now I'm watching this one, Force 10 from Navarone, Robert Shaw, Harrison Ford. So, yeah, directed by Guy Hamilton. Have a good one, Steven. Thank you for dropping in. I think Clint Eastwood would blow away Harry Potter. Baseball game. Um, it's been some years. Yeah, I've actually been to a Bulls game. I forgot what year it was, but I remember my uncle taking me. It was the Bulls versus the 76ers. And Michael Jordan was still playing. I remember Rodman. He wasn't playing. He was sitting on the side. Um, I'm pretty sure Pippen was playing, but so I'm trying to think what year this could have been. It maybe could have been 96 or 97, and I don't know where it was, but I do remember going to and watching a Bulls game. So even my uncle, like I asked him, I'm like, when was that? Like he can't remember where it was, but that's one of those things that my dad's like, yeah, I regret not taking you because that's before Jordan retired. Football, yeah, I've been to a couple of Panthers games. Yeah, this has been pretty fun so far. This has been a fun movie. I haven't been to the World Cup. Rotten Tomatoes can suck it. Death Warrant's Death Warrant's fun. 0% stupid. All right. Yeah, I think that's what I've heard about this film. This is like sort of a follow up to the one that came out in the 50s. Yeah, you could say that. Jack Reacher is kind of the new Dirty Harry. Yeah, who cares about Rotten Tomatoes? Rotten Tomatoes is rotten. But I'll go on for a little bit longer here. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Quinn. Who gives a shit about the Oscars? The only thing that people talked about this year is the slap. And you know what? I'm glad Chris Rock, because apparently they reached out to him again about hosting next year's and he turned it down. So, yay for Chris Rock. Okay. Yeah, I wish we would have gotten that Dirty Harry game back in the day. I agree with that. Yeah, no one gives a shit about the Oscars. I don't care about the Oscars. I don't think Wildman Beyond cares about the Oscars, or DJ or Fabio or Ruben or Ryan, DJ, Johnny, Jerry. Let me ask you guys, who really gives a shit about the Oscars? Not lately. Um, Favorite Chris Rock movies? I don't know if I have a favorite. I mean, he's good in certain stuff, but I don't know if I have a favorite. I think if it was made in the style of the Scarface video game, that would have been fun. The Specialist. I don't mind it, but I don't think it's 10%. It deserves 10%. I need to watch Dogma. Scarface, Carlito's Way. Um, I have to really think about that. And Justice for All. Um, I'll throw Sin of a Woman in there, and then I haven't seen Donnie Brasco. I haven't seen Insomnia. Well, Heat. Yeah, Heat. So Scarface. What did I say? Scarface and Justice for All. Carlito's Way, Heat, and Sin of a Woman. So far, that would have been fun. Well, I mean, they made one on the Warriors, which I never played, but I was always curious about that one. Yeah, we should highlight this one. Fought the Oscars. Who gives a shit? But now, the only way I would care next year is if Brendan Fraser wins. That's the only person, and that's the only way, and that I can, you know, if they give him the Oscar, that would be the only good thing I would say. Is that Brendan Fraser deserves everything and deserves whatever award you give to him, because I haven't seen The Whale. I don't think there's even a trailer out. But that's one person that if they decide to give an award to, Brendan Fraser all the way. Everybody else can, go away. Nobody else deserves it. Give it all to Brendan. That would have been cool. Yeah, John Wick 4. Yeah, so I don't know how The Whale is going to turn out, that film, but Brendan Fraser, if they give him the Oscar, I'll be like, okay, finally they did something right. So hopefully, give him that moment. I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm going to start going back to watching the Oscars again. But if that means Brendan Fraser is in line to win an Oscar, then yeah, I'm for that. I'll support that. But everything else, I don't care about. I just want to see him back on top. Yeah, I'll put some money in that pot. Even like, the guy that played Elvis in the Elvis movie. I liked his performance, but if I really had to choose, give it to Brendan Fraser. Austin Butler can wait. I haven't played LA Noir. Captain Marvel. And I liked how Brie Larson was interviewed, and they were like, "Are you going to make another Captain Marvel?" And Brie Larson's like, "Did they want me to come back?" Trying to fish for a compliment because nobody likes her. Nobody gives a shit about Brie Larson and her, comments. The guy who played Elvis looks so much like Vera Farmiga. A little bit. He did a good job, I will say. But you know, I just want to see Brendan Fraser win the Oscar. That's the only way I would care. Yeah, but I'll go on for maybe 15 more minutes here. You know what? I'll go for 2 hours. I don't do a lot of solo streams, so you know what? Let's go on for say 25 more minutes, 2 hours. So we'll go for that. Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, I still need to watch The Void. Yeah, I'm with you, Wild Man. Yeah, like I said, hopefully he'll win the Oscar. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the movie's going to be like. I'm sure he'll put on a good performance. Darren Aronofsky. I haven't seen The Wrestler. I mean, there's some films that I haven't, like his films, I haven't seen. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I think I've tried ice skating, but I don't have the coordination. Yeah, The Wrestler I have on Blu-ray, I believe. But yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens with the whale. I think once I didn't like it really. Um, I think if I were to try again, maybe I wouldn't mind it, but I haven't done it in years. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, um, Knock Knock. Did Knock Knock win any Razzies? Because yeah, that one should have deserved every bit of Razzie. Yeah, I think everybody's cheering on for Brendan Fraser. That would be the only thing that I would care, you know. But that's it. Yeah, Halle Berry, she's a good sport about it. I don't like was it Catwoman? Yeah, I don't like the movie, but she's a good sport. No, no, I don't want to be a cowboy. The Gift is a weird movie. I know it's directed by Sam Raimi. Yeah, that's a weird movie. I'm not a fan of Knock Knock. It's one of his worst movies. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I wish Halle Berry. Yeah, it's funny that people are confusing Halle Berry with this other actress that's playing the Little Mermaid. They kind of have the same name. I'm like, rather just have Halle Berry. Give hashtag Halle Berry should have been Ariel. Let's get that trending. Halle Berry for Ariel because she's more gorgeous. I'm sure she's a better actress. And well, then this whoever they got, who plays this Little Mermaid? What's her name again? I just want Halle Berry. Not Haley Berry or Haley Bailey. Halle Berry, Haley Bailey. I can see how that's confusing. But Halle Berry should have been Ariel. How about that? I know she's too old, but I would have much preferred her. Yeah, he was great in that. Very very different performance. But Keanu's great in Street Kings. Great cast too. Forrest Whitaker. I remember Chris Evans was in that. He gets killed early on, but yeah, it's a great movie. Probably one of my favorite David Ayer movies. Yeah, I don't really care. I haven't seen it. I mean, I vaguely remember like the Chevy Chase show, but I've never saw an episode. I haven't seen Better Call Saul. Yeah, I mean the thing is with that, I mean it just I think in general with the live action Disney films, Steven said it best. To me, it just looks like another uninspired reimagining. I mean, you see Pinocchio, how many people hate on that? I mean, even aside from Little Mermaid being black, whatever, Pinocchio people didn't like. IMDb, you know, I mean, it has like a 5.2, and The Lion King with Aladdin, it just looks like more of the same stuff. That to me is the biggest problem, and is that it just looks very uninspired and the same mediocre type of filmmaking. Yeah, yeah, why not? I mean, even back then, I didn't really get into The Little Mermaid. I was more of Aladdin, The Lion King. Even before that, Oliver and Company. That's a good movie. Underrated Disney animated film. I remember watching that quite a bit. Um, but I've never got into The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I need to watch The Wrestler. I mean, I say that, I never really saw The Little Mermaid, and so I haven't watched it in its entirety. So maybe that's part of it too. But I know a lot of people love the movie. Yeah, Oliver and Company is a good movie, and I have the Blu-ray. Yeah, Arnold. I don't know. Like, should have Arnold Sly should have won an Oscar for Copland. I'm trying to think. If Arnold, if uh, if he ever deserved an Oscar. I mean, I don't think we've seen that type of. Have we seen a performance? Maybe Predator. I don't know. Like, is there a film that Arnold did back in the day to where he should have been nominated? I love Arnold, but I'm just trying to think like Stallone should have gotten an Oscar for Copland, or you know, I mean, with Arnold, it's a little bit. Yeah, Red Heat's great. Yeah, you could say that maybe, or maybe a nomination. But yeah, Red Heat. That's a fun buddy cop movie. Him and James Belushi. Miranda writes says you can't touch his ass. I don't want to touch his ass. I want him to talk. I always remember that line. And he would call him Gumby throughout the movie. Yeah, yeah. I That would have been funny. That would have been fun. Put that Oscar down. Yeah, like put the cookie down. Should have been nominated for Jing All the Way. Yeah, I've played a little bit of golf. I like it. I need to play more. But yeah, imagine that. Imagine if Arnold won an Oscar for Jing All the Way. Yeah, I love Walter Hill. 8 Hours, The Warriors. He did a new movie recently, but it doesn't look like it has William Defoe in it. Like William Defoe and somebody else. It's like a Western. And I love Walter Hill, but it looks nothing like Walter Hill back in the day. I like Jing All the Way. I mean, we're being tongue in cheek about it, but it would have been funny. Like just fun to see Arnold take the Oscar for Jing All the Way. Yeah, that would have been fun. You mentioned that Arnold flying down in the Turbo Man suit. He can accept it as Turbo Man, or instead of a little Oscar, it's Turbo Man. You know, yeah, I don't care for auto tune. Yeah, it's a good song. Turbo Man versus Rita Repulsa. I think Turbo Man could take her out. I just want to see Turbo Man versus Ivan Ooze. Can we get that? Can you imagine that? Turbo Man, put that ooze down. That's the ultimate '90s battle. Turbo Man versus Ivan Ooze. Yeah, I mean that's what they should do. I haven't seen Strike Back. Yeah, I mean, and like the thing about these Disney live action movies is just who cares? And it just looks like the same old, assembly line of mediocrity and the same look, the same type of filmmaking. I mean, I just don't care. I don't care about the Pinocchio live action movie. I don't care about the Little Mermaid. I didn't check out Aladdin. I didn't check out The Lion King. It's just enough. Ah, fuck the Razzies. Yeah, that's what I heard. But I think at some point Disney's going to be like, what are we doing? I would hope that, Disney's going to see what they're doing. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about these live action remakes. I mean, you see the people on IMDb, Pinocchio gets a 5.2. I mean, what does Aladdin get? I'm just curious. A 6.9. God, that movie looks horrible. Lion King, 6.8. But Pinocchio just looks very lame. Hey, Flash. How's it going? Oh, man. Y'all going for 10 more minutes here? Yeah, Stallone should have won the Oscar for Rocky Balboa, not Creed, or Best Supporting Actor, whatever he got for Creed. Like to me, he deserved it more for Rocky Balboa. Yeah, thank God. I'm doing good, Flash. Yeah, she should have won it for Aliens. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have an opinion about them. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I don't know what was said about it. I didn't really care about the trailer. Yeah, I want to see Day Shift. It looks fun. But I'm actually going to do this. Since we're winding down here, I'll take some recommendations. I mean, earlier we were talking about films that I haven't seen. There's quite a few of that. I mean, quite a few of movies back here I haven't seen. So, what are some movies that you guys recommend out there? I haven't seen that, but I'll write it down. Just kind of get, again, just kind of looking. What do you guys recommend? I mean, right now I'm just sort of going at random. And, yeah. Bullet. Dirty Harry. Martial Law. Yeah, I've always wanted to check out the Martial Law series. Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 is a great. Upcoming videos. Right now, I'm just going at random. But yeah, just sort of, again, going at random, whatever happens, like whatever videos I upload or reviews, whatever. So yeah. Wolf Warrior 1 and 2, never heard of those. Hey, Bobby. How's it going? Videodrome's great. TJ Hooker. Mad Max Fury Road. I have a Blu-ray, but I've never seen. Well, these are not requests per se, just kind of like recommendations because there's quite a. It seems like in every live stream, I get asked about a certain film, and I never, like there's ones that I haven't seen. Believe it or not, there's a lot of movies behind me that I haven't seen. So it's more so just trying to catch up and kind of check out some random movies that you guys may recommend or ones that I haven't seen before, what have you. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of responses. I mean, I'm not going to do every single one, but um, the worst sequel of all time, gosh, hmm, I don't know. I have to really think about that. Planes and Trains is great. Well, I did review the Conan movies when I did the Arnoldthon some time back. Samurai, okay, Samurai Cop 2. What should I watch? Say, okay, so let's say with Samurai Cop 2, should I watch the first one or would I be missing out? Oh, no, you're fine, Ruben. The Jerk, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that one. Again, I'm not going to do every single suggestion. I'm just kind of getting some ideas here. Okay. Oh, no, you're fine, Ruben. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. It's okay. Only watch the first one. Um, yeah, I may do something like that. I mean, like I said, October, I don't have anything planned per se. But I could do something like that. Review maybe a franchise, perhaps. I didn't hear about that. I don't know. I don't know what that is. The Replacement Killers. Yeah, I've never seen that one. So you say only watch the first Samurai Cop? But all right, so I'll do one more question here, and then we'll wrap up. So that'd be 2 hours. Hey, Common Rider. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to wrap up the stream here, but if I'll take one more question and then we'll wrap up. Oh, you're fine. My opinion on movie reactors. I mean, well, to be fair, I've done a couple of them with my brother, and it's fun, but it is a lot of work. But in general, I mean, I'm I'm not too big on it. I mean, it's fun for, like I said, me and my brother have done a couple. So, I mean, for people that want to check them out, we did one for Jurassic Park and also, what's the other one? The Matrix, because he's never seen those movies before. But in general, I don't really watch a lot of other movie reactors because everybody does it. That's the thing. Everybody does it. I mean, it's the cool thing now, but I don't do it that often. And now he's more busy, so we don't get the opportunity to really sit down. I mean, we may do one and like, if we can agree on one movie to do and to react to, we may do it at some point again. But it's not something I do often. And also, too, I kind of worry about YouTube because they crack down. I mean, for a lot of people, they seem to get away with it. I mean, you have to really, edit down your video. But, in general, I just don't watch a lot of other reactors. That's just me. I mean, some people have, I mean, you can build an audience, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be totally mad. I mean, it's just, I mean, I guess I just don't watch a lot of other reactors. I mean, some people, if that's what they enjoy, that's fine. But I think that's good here for now. Um, so yeah, thank you to everybody out there that caught the stream here. And like I said, I'll make an announcement soon about the next hangout, and we'll get everybody in there and have some fun, and we'll go for the record. But thank you to everybody out there. Right on Target, Bobby, Wildman, Common Rider, DJ, Johnny Jerry, Flash, Jonathan. Try to mention you guys. Grand Theft Ruben, Junebug, Steven earlier, Fabio. Thank you. And we will see you again. So take care, and I will see you again soon.